Hello everybody and welcome to week 14. Can you believe it? Here we are. So this week is the final week of our unit on digital preservation. It's module 5-4, personal information management. A little bit off the beaten track, but I think all of these areas do overlap to some degree, so it's probably a good idea at least to be aware of these things, and hopefully there'll be something that you can use personally from this module. Of course, next week is Thanksgiving. Not much is going to be happening in class during at that time. So what I thought I would do is, since we're coming down to the end of the class, we have one more very short unit, a little piece about advocacy and leading preservation programs. So I thought I would combine the next two modules for Unit 6 into one, so that we wouldn't have anything next week. And then for our last week in November, that would be our Unit 6, and then we're pretty much done. So we'll combine those two modules. I'll make those available for you. Last day of class is December 4th on Monday, coming right up. So I will work on my grading and aim to get you feedback on your research papers by next Monday. It's just been difficult carving out enough time to make earlier progress on that, but I will certainly do my best. I wanted to let you all know, many of you seem very interested in this unit of digital preservation, so I thought I would let you know that there are a couple of opportunities to further your education in this area if you do have some interest. One is looking at classes at Clayton State, and I was going to pull those up. So this is the Masters in Archival Studies program. Josh Kitchens is the director, and they offer some courses, and I believe you can take them a la carte. In other words, you don't have to be enrolled in their program. There is this ARST 5300 Digital Preservation, which could be very useful for you. There are also classes in records management, but I think the digital preservation piece and or archives and technology could be very useful for you. So that's an idea. Another idea is looking at the offerings of the Society of American Archivists. They do offer the DAS certificate, which is the Digital Archives Specialist certificate, and I'll post links to both of these on in the notes section, so if you're interested you could take a look at them. I know a couple of people who've gone through the DAS program, and it really is a great way to just get a common understanding of what digital archives and digital preservation is really all about. And they hold workshops and at various places and various locations. Atlanta in this area, there are workshops that do happen in this area if you're in this area, but if you're not, you can certainly just look to see where programs would be offered near you. But I would highly recommend it. I think it's a really important program, especially for born digital records. And I think what you'll find out is that everybody really is learning together in this field, but you certainly should not be daunted by it. And if you're interested, I would say absolutely go for it, because this field is just going to get more and more important as time goes on. So your final project is your preservation plan, and in this assignment I gave you two options. So one is to go back to your long-suffering institution and use some of the material that you've already gathered on that institution to form the case study or the basis of your preservation plan. The other is, if you really don't want to do that or you're tired of that, I have come up with a scenario essentially at Anonymous Archives and Special Collections. And so you can use this description, this scenario, as your case study rather than using a real institution. So I'm going to leave that up to you. And you have those two options, and everything is described on your the rubric for, or the assignment instructions for Assignment 3, Preservation Plan. I have fixed the links. Everything should be working, but I do appreciate those of you who have taken the time to tell me when things are not working. So we are almost there. You guys have been an incredible class. I've really enjoyed working with you, so hope you stick with it and get through the final assignment, and then our final units, and hope you'll all finish with flying colors. So, alrighty, we'll have a wonderful week, and happy Thanksgiving.